punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Look how that straight's affecting them. The straight right just misses. This fighter's always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
These are my kind of fights, boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, using the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
Catch and shoot. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
This shit didn't even quit, son, bro. Come on, man.
That big hook doesn't land. He misses with that jab. Back and forth they go. Good counter punching. That counter punch caught him clean. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Lupe in that last round. Well, we know they got the advantage so far. On to the second round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
Outside fights create so much unpredictable movement. Move left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend.
No way, no.
Nightmare fighters.
Motherfucking Birkin, 147 bands.
Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges'
Is it a
scorecards.
Birkin?
Yeah, no, this bitch showing a Birkin, but the Birkin for one was heavy, 47.
Just missed with that hook.
1,000?
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. A match made in heaven.
Oh no, that's not enough.
But we just be wearing fake Birkins and all that shit.
Trying to land that jab. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. There's a counter shot. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Lupe in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring.
You gotta throw a heavy.
Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
You've heard the phrase, finding a spot right there. This may do it.
Come here.
We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Smith couldn't take it all down. Everything
Oh,
looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
I've got to see that again.
All my life, my game failed. Like, why would I just sit there?
I get that small guy.
That's so fake. Why would I just sit there and take that shot? That's so fake. And I dazed him off. That's so fake.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely.
Yeah, that's a 10-minute round now because
Let's talk about Smith in that last round. Let's
focus on what you do. Stole that round.
on to the fourth we go.
Oh, that's
See how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
God, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Couldn't land that jab. Big swing and a miss with the hook. Nice counter shot. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Swing and a miss with that jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
I was gonna say with a saying, I'll stab my bunkie.
Let's talk about Lupe in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation. Back into the fray here in round 5. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Well done with that counter shot. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
The straight right just misses. Nice counter punch right up the middle. The straight right just misses. Defense is not an option for these two. A perfect counter shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Lupe in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
The bell.
I want to lose this fight, dude.
This is the beginning of round 6. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Well, Johnny, as you know, there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a terror. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. And he scores with the counter. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Nice job getting that punch through. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Lupe in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes. Round 7, here we go. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
A perfect counter lands. Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter. A fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst. Boom! In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Woo! Willard!
Oh, my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
What are we saying now, Draco, huh? What are we saying?
Okay, nigga, I see you, Mustard.
They are going to surrender. No mas.
Oh, come on.
What you?
Come on.
And that is that. They surrender. This is over.
Wake up opponent, win streak, such and such. Come on, no man can. Good match, slowly.